Are you ready to unlock new worlds, spark your imagination, and dive into stories that will change the way you see life? Whether you're just starting your journey in reading or looking for that perfect gateway into the world of English books, I've got the key. In this video, we'll explore 10 incredible books that will not only improve your language skills but also ignite your passion for reading like never before. And stick around because each book will bring you closer to discovering a story that resonates deeply with your soul, and the last one might just surprise you. But here's the thing, these aren't just books, they're experiences waiting to change your perspective on everything. Ready to dive in? Let's begin. Book number 1 is perfect for easing into the language. It's a story about discovering yourself, much like how every reader begins their journey. The characters are relatable, the themes universal, and the language clear yet captivating. As you turn each page, you'll feel the language wrapping around you like a comforting friend. But don't be fooled, because just when you think you've got the rhythm, a twist will pull you deeper into the narrative. You'll be asking yourself, how did a simple story get so gripping? Moving on to book 2, this one offers a balance of simple language but with a storyline that sneaks up on you. It's the kind of book that starts off slow, but as you read, the emotional depth hits you harder than you'd expect. This is where reading becomes more than just learning, it becomes feeling. You'll find yourself lost in its world, experiencing a quiet intensity that stays with you long after the final page. And just when you think you've got it figured out, there's a surprise, a chapter that turns everything on its head. By the time we reach book 3, you're not just reading, you're absorbing the language. This next choice is a modern classic crafted with such elegance that even the simplest of sentences carry weight. Every chapter is a stepping stone into something greater, each one more profound than the last. As you follow the protagonist's journey, you'll begin to notice your own command of the language growing stronger. But here's the kicker, just when you think you're coasting, a sudden plot twist will challenge everything you thought you knew about storytelling. Book number 4 challenges you in all the right ways. The plot is complex enough to make you think, but the writing style makes it accessible. It's the perfect bridge between a beginner and an intermediate reader. Just when you think the story is predictable, a subtle shift in the narrative changes the entire tone. You'll find yourself flipping back through the pages, wondering how you missed the clues. It's the kind of book that when you finish, you'll want to read again, this time with sharper eyes. Book 5, now we're getting into the heart of storytelling. This one blends timeless themes with an easy-to-read style, making it a must for anyone looking to understand not just English, but humanity. It lures you in with simplicity but keeps you hooked with depth. And here's where the magic happens. Just when you're comfortable, thinking you know where it's going, the final chapters take a turn, leaving you breathless and wanting more. Now book 6 is where your reading skills truly take flight. The sentences flow like poetry, the story moves like a dream, and before you know it, you're lost in a world of pure imagination. Each word, each sentence builds on the next until you're completely consumed. And the best part, this story ends with a revelation that will leave you thinking for days, challenging the way you perceive everything you've read up until that point. Book 7 takes us on an emotional roller coaster with characters so real they almost jump off the page. This one is for those who love a good plot twist. Just when you think the story is heading in one direction, it pivots into something entirely unexpected. And with language that's accessible yet rich, this book helps you not just improve your English but also broaden your perspective on the world. Stick around because we're heading toward a final book that's going to blow your mind. As we approach book 8, the complexity rises, but so does your confidence. By this point, you're not just reading, you're engaging with the text. This book is where language meets art. The writing itself becomes a character, pulling you into a deeper relationship with the story. Every word has meaning, every chapter a lesson. But be warned, there's a twist in this one that will challenge everything you thought you knew about language and storytelling. Book 9 is a masterclass in subtlety. The language is straightforward, but the themes are layered. It's a story that will make you think, not just about the plot, but about life itself. And just when you think you understand the message, the final pages throw in a twist that will leave you speechless. This book teaches you more than English, it teaches you how to read between the lines. And now the final book. This one isn't just a book, it's an experience. The language is elegant, the story unforgettable. It pulls you in slowly, lulling you into a sense of comfort before hitting you with a twist so unexpected you'll be left reeling. It's the kind of book that stays with you long after you've finished, and by the time you close the cover, you'll not only have improved your English, you'll have discovered a newfound love for reading. So there you have it, 10 books that are more than just stories, they're your gateway into the world of English reading. But this journey doesn't end here. There's an entire universe of books waiting for you, and every new read is another step toward mastery. If you're ready to take your reading to the next level, click on our next video where we dive deeper into the secrets of becoming a better reader. Because remember, every great reader starts with one book. What's yours going to be? This script will keep viewers hooked with cliffhangers, inspiring them to continue their reading journey while using a structured, engaging approach that aligns with your audience's interests and reading goals.